Hello, I have chosen the issue of working within our scope of practice as the challenge that I will be discussing. I'm also going to be sharing some strategies that I believe could be undertaken by all of us as individuals in order to allow us to rise to these challenges and use them to develop our workplace competency and increase our collaboration with our co-workers. Scope of practice can be difficult to understand and define because we all as individuals have a slightly varied understanding and expectation of what our scope of practice is and what it will be. This is due in part to individual skills and training, but it also extends out to altered expectations based on those who have come before us, those who we are working with, and the environment that we're working in. The GRN must maintain a comprehensive understanding of the workplace health and safety procedures for their intended work role as the first step towards managing scope of practice. This means taking it upon ourselves to ensure that we are up to date on the relevant safety regulations and undertaking additional training and/or research as it's required. Any confusion as to where the boundaries of our role may be is an area in which we could potentially make mistakes that could harm our patients and, in the long term, limit our careers. The first thing that I think we need to work on is developing the confidence to step forward and communicate with complete transparency, particularly to our supervisors, in order to identify areas in which we feel additional support is required to ensure clinical skills are able to be safely practiced. This will help us to prevent errors and potential safety concerns for our patients in both the short and the longer term as we develop our skills. The second thing that I think we need to work on is ensuring contemporaneous record keeping, which identifies potential issues early and also includes active problem solving. In addition, this will allow us to reflect on our actions and review the choices we've made with authority and integrity to identify areas that might require additional focus and things that we can work on. If we approach these issues with a background of a strong personal and professional support system and healthy interpersonal boundaries, we will be well equipped to meet the challenges of our profession and progress as RNs. The third thing I think we need to focus on as GRNs is we need to be able to be flexible and maintain a willingness to adapt while also being assertive about correct procedures and boundaries. At the end of the day, though we may feel vulnerable, we still have a responsibility to provide our patients with safe, person-centered care. And to be accountable for our actions means we must be able to look back on every day's work and assert that we are confident we did the best we could within our legal expectations in order to provide appropriate nursing care for each and every one of our patients. If we are able to embrace all of these strategies for workplace productivity, we will be able to work efficiently and ethically to provide all of our patients with the care that they deserve. And that is how I think that we need to manage any issues with scope of practice.